Okay, let's bring in Fox News contributor and former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. Mr. Secretary, welcome to you. Good to have you back on the program. So first up, what did you make of the testimony you heard just a few minutes ago? It concluded Secretary Rubio.
Well, Sandra, good to be with you and Bill. I thought Secretary Rubio did a fine job of laying out the plan. No one challenged that the world is better off with Maduro no longer in Venezuela. That's the core point. So President Trump's core decision to put him in jail here in America was the right one. But now lots of hard work in front of us. They haven't released all of the political prisoners yet. I understand that Secretary Rubio today is going to talk to the opposition leadership here pretty soon. I think that's a good thing. This transition to a more democratic Venezuela has to take place. That political transition has to take place before economic investment can follow. And we know in the end, what will deliver for the Venezuelan people is U.S. companies coming down and investing and helping them grow their economy. But you have to have a stable, property rights respecting nation before that investment can take place. And I think Secretary Rubio and his team are trying to get us there just as quickly as they can.
I want to get your reaction to this feisty back and forth that we all saw just a short time ago with Tammy Duckworth and Marco Rubio. This was on Duckworth's concerns over boots on the ground in Venezuela. Watch.
I worry that you are playing fast and loose with our nation's
Well, I just gave you testimony here.
I just want to conclude by saying.
Yeah, but I just gave you testimony of how well things are moving forward, not as fast as everybody would like.
Yeah, but you also said that in 6 or 9 months, if things don't go well, you're going to have to do something else. And the president's already said that he's not ruled out the military option. And you've also just said that, yes, we are at war. The president has wartime powers.
But every president retains the power to use military to protect.
So it's reasonable for me to ask you.
And I gave you a very specific example. Every president retains the right to defend the United States against an imminent threat.
Your reaction to that exchange, Mr. Secretary?
It brought back lots of memories of my time being grilled by those same senators. Look, it's a bit disingenuous. We know that presidents always retain the right to use American military power when it's in America's best interest. I think Secretary Rubio has laid out a marker that says these are the things that you have to do. Delcy Rodriguez to Padrino, all the military leadership there. There's a couple thousand generals in Venezuela. They all need to get their act together. They understand that history has moved past them. We ought to offer them something to just vanish and go away. And if we do that, and if they agree to that, then there'll be no need for military force. But if in the event that to protect America from these narco traffickers, or to stop this from being a playground for Iran and for China and for Russia, if that's in America's best interest, President Trump should surely continue to retain the right to use military force to achieve that.
Regardless, this was the overall message, I guess you could call it, from Marco Rubio as far as the progress he feels the administration is making on Venezuela. Watch.
We're not even 4 weeks into this thing, and if it continues to look like this in 6 months, 9 months, a year from now, if progress isn't being made, we'll have very different feelings about it. But what we're cooperating on is not the continuation of what's happening. It's a movement away from all this and transitioning ultimately to something that looks nothing like this. That's the goal. But it's been less than 4 weeks. I mean, we think we've made substantial progress in a very short period of time.
You agree with that assessment, Mr. Secretary?
Boy, hard to know exactly. I'll defer to him. He's got better information about what's going on the ground. It has only been 4 weeks. There is patience required. That's for sure. But months and months won't serve the Venezuelan people well. We should force the Venezuelan leaders that are sitting there today in power, that control the Venezuelan military, to do these actions on a very short timeline and restore that political democracy that once made Venezuela a thriving economy. If they're able to do that and move it quickly, and I'm talking now weeks and weeks, not months and months. If they're able to do that quickly, the Venezuelan people will surely benefit from that. And that'll make us all a heck of a lot safer, Sandra.
Well, Secretary Pompeo, we appreciate you coming back here to America Reports. Good to have you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good afternoon.
You as well.
Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.